So in the last van video, I introduced the project and the concept of building the ultimate mountain bike van down at Van Haven, and it went down really well. Turns out all of you love vans, probably more than me. And I'm buzzing because we're going back to Van Haven today, and you understand now the concept, some of the ideas with the build, the features, but today it's really going to look a lot different. James has sent me some photos, and it is a wild thing he's created. It is massive. It's got the exterior stuff done, the wheels, the suspension, the sidebars, loads of features around the outside, and the interior now, we've gone from plywood to like a finished upholstered build. It's sick. So let's get there and I'm going to show you. Well, I haven't even seen it. So we're all seeing it for the first time, apart from James, who's done it. So I'm just basically rocking up to worship the masterpiece that is a mountain biker's dream van. Dude, it's like 200-mile-an-hour winds. I'm buzzing for this. Every van here is sick, but there's one van that we're here to see, and that's the grey beast. Oh, mate. It's massive. Look at that van. Dude, the wheels. I'm really stoked about the wheels. James chose these. We were like, well, I was really uncertain about what alloys to go for. I love all the big ones that are on lowered vans. That's all I'd ever seen, and didn't really trust in myself that I'd be able to choose a good one for this van. And that, like, on anything else, they would look ridiculous. On this, they are the business. Look at the tyres. They're insane. My van looks high, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But this is, they've put Bilstein suspension in as well. So James said they've done a 40mm lift over the stock suspension. It's going to improve the ride. It actually lifts it enough to get sick clearance at the front. But these rims, I think that bit's removable. Yeah, I think if you munch that, it doesn't, curb proof. You can munch it on a tree stump or a bit of concrete or anything, to be honest. You can jump it into like a tapering concrete section and just absolutely write that off. Twin monotube projects. I actually love them. They're a 17-inch alloy with 65 profile tyres. So my van's on 20-inch wheels, but with these tyres, that's a way bigger everything, which is why it needs the sick suspension. And Bilstein's like a proper suspension brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're like, I think they're top shelf shocks, which is going to improve the ride and hopefully let us smash over stuff. Talking of which, this is all new. This is the Raptor finish on loads of the exterior of the van, which is basically the most heavy duty, hard wearing material and paint. So that's all been taken off, painted up properly, and that's just perfect. Like, the idea of this, as you know, is a proper mountain biker's outdoor van, and that Raptor stuff is everywhere, all down the side here. New sidebars, that's new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which actually looks cool because that lowers the van visually, but they completely serve a purpose for just smashing over tree stumps and things. And then there's still a bit of that nice pure grey finish in there which breaks it up. But this is really hard wearing stuff. And I think, being the sort of guy I am, it's good that it's got it, because I do look after things, but I also... No, I do look after things. Do you like the wheels?
Yeah, I think they're sick.
They're
I think they're really
striking.
cool.
This is all Raptored. I don't even know what that is. Cheese grater.
Looks cool.
Yeah, peel and orange with that. I only looked at the interior.
Oh my
God.
dude.
This is amazing. Oh my God. The seats are astonishing. They're just the best.
Mate, that one's spinning the wrong
quilty,
way.
I know. How good? You're never going to face forwards, are you? Be like that, editing. Moose can go here, because these seats all come out. Let me figure this out. Oh, you know about the pop top, we talked about that last time. But
Insane.
Looking down on this interior, Alcantara's all in, look. I don't know what to talk about, you know. We'll get Tristan out in a minute, who's the man behind the magic, the wizard, the engineer. That goes, yeah, there we go. Oh!
Whoa.
Tristan could talk us through. That says music, that says inverter. There's USB chargers. Here's the fridge. That must come on.
Whoa.
Don't know what that... Oh, it's on. Look, you see the lights just came on.
Damn.
The fridge is now working. We just need Red Bulls to put in it. Table, which is pretty obvious. I'm fully freeballing here. I'm trying to make it up as I go along. Those two cubby holes were open last time, so this one has been... Look at this!
Oh my God!
I didn't even notice the speakers!
Wow.
Yeah, can you hear him come on?
Yeah.
Let's move in. I'm making a drum and bass mix while I'm doing a van review. That's big, so that's like, we can put helmets in there, loads of stuff, cameras, things. That's perfect for laptops, isn't it? Doubled up.
Yeah.
There's lights in there.
There is. How do you turn that on?
Put the light. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, look.
Mate.
That makes it look bigger. Just turning that on. That's really cool. Seats spin round. Obviously, these captain chairs, they've got the like side bolsters. I think that's what it's called. Armrests. The Van Haven logo stitched into it. This is part of the TTR pack, which these guys do on their vans. So you can get these seats in any build, used, new, whatever. They are really cool seats. Way more comfy than the Porsche ones. Better than the Lambo. They're kind of like your Golf R seats, but the blue stitching makes them cooler than them even. I think these win on seats, the greatest seat I've ever sat in of all time. But I'm sure there's a lot more that Tristan can talk us through. The steering wheel clearly is yet to be done, so we'll find out what's going on. Let's go around the back. We haven't even been around the back. That's where the actual mountain bike business goes on. Cool. So this, oh look, that's all finished in Raptor.
Very nice.
Just stand here once more and just take in the scale of those wheels and tyres.
Mega.
It's like an amphibious van. Oh my god. Oh my word. That is so much better than I imagined. Is that unfair to say? Do you remember this was a plywood, that was all ply.
Yeah.
With the new finish on it, it makes it look like the most unreal showroom thing that they must have done hundreds of, and this is the first one. I've got my other bikes with me because we're going to finish this today and get the other two bikes on, so it's tripled up. Plug. The pressure washer's in, the compressor's in. That's the compressor hose. Tyres, bike tyres, van tyres, your friend's tyres. You can let them down for a prank and then pump them back up again, so you go from being like the worst mate to the best mate. You can sort of rank yourself. That's quite cool. Look, it's on it ratchets, so that locks off.
Mate.
There's a switch there. That'll be the compressor then. I don't know how this goes. Oh, that's lights. There's lights in there.
Oh, mate.
It's hard to see in daylight, but that's perfect at night. So you don't have to come around the back of your van and forget what bikes you brought with you. You can check. That's all Raptored. Lights. Yes, touch lights.
Oh, mate.
That is a touch. I could never get bored of that. I'd just stand here and do a solo self-run disco all day. Pay myself admission. That is very cool. I'm really pleased we talked about it. Last time I was here we talked about this extensively. We couldn't figure out how to make that work. The fact it goes in and out. Is that a light strip as well? Yeah. I think I'd just pull over on the motorway and just come around the back and just clean stuff. What's that? What was that going to be?
Wasn't that the
The heater room?
Yeah.
It has to be. There's a pipe.
Damn.
That's the shoe heater room, isn't it?
Yeah. Pads. Pad warmer.
I don't know how to turn it on. So you can warm up. Yeah, we're going into winter now. I need warm knee pads, warm shin pads, warm shoes. Not to go riding, just in general. Like to the pub, you do not want to turn up with cold shoes. So warm your suit in the back, put it on, off to a wedding. Can you believe there's a plug in the tray? I wouldn't have even thought to do that. I'd have pressure washed my bike and just had a tray of muddy water to slam back in. That compressor's even on rubber mounts like an engine. Pretty sick.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, it's not just a van build, it's like a full-on engineering project. Oh shit!
It's alright, you got a plug, mate.
Should we go and get Tristan? I want to find out more. But the fact that that's all was plywood and now it's a finished, well, almost finished product, it just looks amazing. It looks like, it doesn't look like a van conversion, does it? It looks like something out of a catalogue that's so bespoke. You guys remember Tristan?
Hi there.
We met him in episode 1. So Tristan's the, I don't know, what are you? An engineer basically?
Yeah, by trade I'm a car mechanic.
But this is like way above that, isn't it?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago I ditched that and then come here to convert campers and just kind of slowly progressed from there really, and just build cool projects like this really.
It's a hell of a craft. Alcantara's better than I imagined. I'm glad we went for like a darker grey and the light one. What's that?
That's your diesel heater controller. So basically you fire it up, you push the power button, you can set your temperature on it, and then if you set your...
What's the maximum?
35 degrees.
No way.
Yeah.
Hot tub temperature.
Literally hot tub temperature, and then it's all like temperature control, so you can turn it up or down, and it's got a 7-day timer on it as well, so you can set it to come on at 6 o'clock in the morning on the Monday, so when you wake up your van's nice and toasty.
But does it just heat it just heats the shoe cupboard?
It heats both. It
All
splits.
this?
Yeah, it splits off. It's got a
No
vent.
way.
It's got a vent just in there. See?
Oh, so it's an actual heater.
Yeah, it's an actual heater.
Ah,
Yeah,
I thought. Do you remember we were going on about the shoe cupboard area thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was like all this was built in just to heat that, but
Yeah.
actually it's a double whammy.
That's it. So it's all done by ducting. So it's all fed from the diesel heater, and it's got like a split pipe.
Yeah.
And then it splits off to your heater box in the back, and then it also splits off in your cab area, so it heats up both.
So you can be warm with the knowledge that you've got warm shoes as well.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
And then music, I'm a bit confused. The speakers there, are they like plugged wide up to the...
No,
unit?
so the music is completely its own separate system in the back. So it's all run off the leisure battery, so you won't ever have to worry about it flattening your van battery.
Don't
at
need
all.
the engine running?
Don't need the engine running. It's all running off your leisure
No
battery.
way.
And then literally you turn that switch on there, and then it powers up a Bluetooth receiver, and then you connect your phone to it, and then it transmits it into
Like
the
a
speakers.
normal Bluetooth speaker?
Exactly that, yeah, but in a van.
We call it mountain bikers van party system bang bus.
I might be able to, yeah, if you just search it. Bang bus.
It's actually called B42 5BL. Brilliant! So the back section looks insane. The Raptor's epic, isn't it? Does it actually flow out of that plug?
Yeah. It's all completely watertight. It can literally be a pull-out bathtub if you really wanted it to be.
We got this sussed, all the Mac-off stuff.
That's it, yeah.
So you can pull your bike out,
Yep.
spray everything down with the products,
Yep.
use the pressure washer, but does that actually run off the leisure battery?
Yeah, that'll run off your leisure battery. So your leisure battery is all stored in that watertight box there. It's
Yeah.
120 amp hours, so it will last quite a long time. And then you've got a 3 or 4,000 watt power inverter, and that's more.
Could mean it doesn't mean anything to me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so basically.
Is that as much as a toaster?
Yeah, it's 100% more powerful enough to run that, and your compressor, and your power banks in the front for your laptops as well, and your
So
fridge.
good.
So yeah, it's got all the juice that you need.
Loads of juice. I'm well impressed, dude. The way all the gun and everything fits on the inside's sick. Really cool. It's like the ultimate van. It can be lit at night, so I don't have to be on any hookup to use any of this.
No.
No way.
So say if you're not on a campsite and you haven't got access to like a 240 hookup plug,
Yeah.
you can start your van and the alternator will charge that battery in the back. So if you ever do get a low battery, you can.
It will
fire
charge
it up.
itself?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly that, yeah.
So I've got my other bikes with me. Do you think we've got time today while I've got them to get the other two mounted up so we can get all the positioning right?
Yeah.
I guess, what actually is there left to do? The steering wheel?
The steering wheel to get done, just a bit of buttoning up, do a nut and bolt check, make sure everything's torqued up and happy, go for a nice road test, make sure everything works as it should.
Off-road test?
Off-road test if you want. And literally just like put your bikes in the back and that's it, she's done.
Can we put it into the workshop then?
Yeah.
I'll get the bikes. That's sick. That's how it's going to work. 3 bikes. I'm stoked for that. We did it differently in the end. I did say that we were going to have the jump bike in the middle because it's smaller. It's easier to take the San Quentin out over a smaller bike than it is to do it the other way around. Plus, I think this is the one I do ride the most. So it's just quick in and out. Just need to nip those up to make it solid. But to clean all the bikes at once, under spotlights, it's been the dream, and now it's ready to go, isn't it? And they're dirty, we should give them a clean really. So it's 95% complete. A few little tweaks, changes. The steering wheel is going to transform the cockpit. I've just realised there wasn't even glass here last time, so we've got access to fresh air now. And I think we need a few crates of Red Bull to bring it to life. But this is going to be my home on wheels for many road trips, many projects, many cool videos that you guys are hopefully going to stick around and enjoy. So the Van Haven process, the journey, the experience, all happens here. A lot of people thought and have messaged me thinking that you need a van in advance to bring here and be converted. That is not the case. So you can buy a van from their stock, new, used, or Van Haven will source one for you. And at that point, come down here and you have a design consultation. Sit down with the design team at Van Haven. You'll talk about wheels, leather, features. Obviously mine's very bike orientated, but if you're a surfer, a runner, a cyclist, whatever, they are going to cater for those needs in its entirety, all here. And the other thing is, you could Part X your Audi for a van. So you could drive here in a car, build a van, design one, and drive out with a van on finance that's so sick you can sleep in it, and that all can happen here. So I thought you need a van to convert a van. You don't. You just need to come down here and sort of chat about the experience, the journey, how you pay for it, and how these seats are actually this sick. I can't believe it. They don't have to be blue stitches either. You can have whatever stitching you want. Blue's the one though. Get blue. So it's almost time for the handover. Episode 3 is going to be collecting the van, talking about the last little bits, but then we're going to take it riding, use it properly, get bikes dirty, clean bikes, pump up tyres, dry shoes, sleep in it, use it, drink Red Bull, open windows, loads of ththings I've never done. So thank you Van Haven, I cannot wait to pick this up. Just might have to wait till after lockdown to use it properly, but it's sick. I'm very, very lucky. I'm going to take my bikes off of their specific bike storage tray, put them back on the truck, and we're off home. Legends.